Hi, my name is Amy Olinger, and over the last few years, I have had some challenging times, and now I've just been led down the most beautiful journey of healing that I could have ever imagined. And so I've read lots of books, but one book, the shortest, simplest book, has changed my life, and I listened to it so many times and over that I finally learned to internalize the principles, and this is what I live by, these principles, and it's changed my entire life. This book is The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. And she was a New Thought teacher in the early 1900s. And she believed that life operates under spiritual law and not luck. So what if life isn't random? What if it's actually a game? And the only reason most people struggle is because nobody taught them the rules. I'm going to walk you through chapter 1 of The Game of Life. And by the end, you might see how your words could be designing your entire future. So Florence Scovel Shinn's teachings focused on the power of spoken words, the subconscious mind, faith over fear, and practical spiritual principles. She didn't teach religion. She taught spiritual cause and effect. So chapter 1, the game. Florence taught that most people think life is a battle, but it's actually a game. And like any game, it has rules. But to understand the rules, you have to understand spiritual law, which the Bible teaches in beautiful detail. She teaches that the Bible is actually the story of every man's battle within their mind. So rule 1 is what you give, you receive. So if you give love, you receive love. If you give hate, you receive hate. If you give criticism, you receive criticism. This world is like a huge mirror that reflects who you are inside. And every time you look out, you're seeing yourself in other people. And so, yes, it's very important to be very careful of what you give out into the world and to other people. So your words, our words, set the game in motion. And your subconscious mind accepts whatever you declare with feeling. She explains that people speak failure, then wonder why they lose. They speak fear, then experience limitation. They speak resentment, then attract conflict. The game responds to your vibration. So, like how you feel inside about things, about your life, about other people, about everything. The game responds to that. So if you sow doubt, you reap delay. If you sow faith, you reap manifestation. So try this for the next 24 hours. Notice your speech. Notice how often you say, I can't, this never works, nothing good happens to me, I always struggle. Now replace those things with, everything is working out for me, I am supported, opportunities come easily. It's not fake positivity, it's intentional direction. Here's an example. Once I started wondering why things were happening to me and realized they were actually happening for me, everything started to change. And once I started just thinking more positively, speaking more positively, my whole world shifted outside of me. And now my life is unrecognizable from 2 years ago. So here's an affirmation. Speak slowly and confidently. Life is not against me. Life responds to me. I choose my words wisely. I expect miracles. So this is technically my first video like this, but this is so important to me to share these principles. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have a good day. Oh, please like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Thank you so much. Bye.